Hey, thanks again for joining us here on Midwest Ag. This morning's Focus on the Farm, we focus on biosecurity on dairy farms. And of course, with the bird flu influence recently on dairy farms and cattle, it's important we take a look at this. The National Dairy Farmers Assuring Responsible Management, or FARM program, is the U.S. Dairy's On-Farm National Responsibility Program. And one of the important parts of the program is on-farm biosecurity. National Dairy Farm Program Executive Director Emily Yeiserstedt says biosecurity is more important than ever with the recent outbreak of the bird flu in dairy herds. As she talked about the most important precautions that livestock farmers can take to protect animals from bird flu, as well as other outbreaks.
It's continuing with those robust biosecurity protocols that we've reinforced for decades. Being able to limit traffic in and out of farms, to limiting that to essential individuals by employees and personnel. Certainly, if there is a need to move cattle, being diligent in any pre-testing that can be done, having your veterinarian be engaged at the farm level to identifying if cows are starting to show symptoms. We never want to transport sick animals. It's also reinforcing the importance of doing things that we already know to do and keeping our clothes clean, making sure that we're washing our boots, using disinfectants, and washing our hands.
So what about the bird flu? What should farmers do if they notice their animals are developing symptoms?
The first thing that they should do is contact their veterinarian that will then in turn work with the state animal health officials and in turn their federal partners to communicate and get the appropriate testing mechanisms in place. As part of the farm program, we've emphasized having an active and live veterinarian client-patient relationship between the farm and their veterinarian. And that's been a foundational piece. That veterinarian is that source of contact that can coordinate with those up the chain, see something, say something to your veterinarian, get the appropriate testing mechanisms in place.
Now, the bird flu outbreak is a quickly changing situation, so she talked about where producers can get more information.
National Milk Producers Federation's website has a banner on their homepage of nmpf.org to take you directly to a HPAI resource page that outlines what we currently know from USDA APHIS about the states with confirmed cases of HPAI, those states that currently have restrictions on dairy cattle movement, outline what are the key signs that they should be looking for in their dairy cattle, movements, self-assessment checklists, preparation guides that they can reference as they may need to.
And once again, the website for that, for more information, is nmpf.org. Well, a big week for the grain market with the USDA report that came out yesterday. Colleen Cavanaugh will break it all down for us, coming up next.
Podcasts by Federated Media.